Alrighty then, today it's March the 9th, 2018, and this is a redo. For those of you who saw me on Facebook earlier today and didn't hear anything, we still don't know what the technical difficulty was there, but I'm reshooting the market update report for the month of March 2018. I am Patrick Tuttle, the real estate guy with Legacy Real Estate Services here in El Paso, Texas, and this is my monthly market update report where I tell you what's going on with the market. So let's get started. A lot of you already know what's going on, and maybe you watched my earlier report and you knew the format. Well, if that's good, thank you for watching over the years. Anyway, here's what we do. I talk to you about the resale market, and then I'll talk to you about the new homes market and contrast the two and show you what the differences are between the two. And today we got a big surprise when it comes to what's going on with the market and interest rates. So let's get started. Here in El Paso, we have 2,186 single-family detached resale homes on the market through our Greater El Paso Association of Realtors multiple listing service. They have a median price of $166,900. Now that's median, half above, half below, and they've been on the market for an average of 92 days. So, how many homes did we sell last month? Well, in the month of February, we sold 385 homes, which is a pretty good volume for the month of February. The ones that sold had an average price of $158.57, so a pretty good number for the month of February. Now, what did that get the buyers? Well, on average, the buyer was able to get a home at 1,901 square feet for $83.12 a square foot. I'm going to put this one aside, and I'm going to bring it back when we start talking about new homes here in just a couple of minutes. But how does the number of homes sold in February compare to January? Well, remember, 385 homes sold in February, 348 in January. So 3 fewer days in February, but we sold more homes in February than we did in January. The average homes that sold in January, 156,211, so the price came up just a little bit. Now, the past 12 months, we always give you a rolling 12-month figure, and the past 12 months, 5,405 homes that sold through our Greater El Paso Association of Realtors multiple listing service, and they had an average price of $163,784. So the average for the year was about $5,000 over what we had for the month. But month over month, we are going up on price and up on volume. And that may be a trend that we're going to watch for a little while as interest rates continue to change. No, I'm not telling you what they're changing to, but you can probably figure it out. How are we doing on inventory? Well, when we take the average number of homes that are selling per month, which is about 450 homes a month across the El Paso area, and then we divide the active inventory by the number sold, we get 4.86 months of inventory. Now, this is significant for us because we've been pretty much in a seller's market in El Paso for the past year when you put a blanket across the entire market. There are pockets of buyer markets. It just depends on what price range the home is in, what zip code the home is in, and how many buyers there are for that particular product. The higher you go on price, the fewer buyers you have, and that's where we get into some of those significant buyer markets where we have 18 to 48 months of inventory on the market in a particular price range. Now, some of you are getting my market update report, the full one. This is just the brief daily report here. But if you want the full report, you're going to have to ask me for that. And it's a lot of data that we put out there to help people understand what's going on in the market. But this number, 4.86 months of inventory, just under 5 months of inventory. We are solidly in a seller's market for the entire Greater El Paso Association of Realtors multiple listing service. Now, if your home is not selling and you're sitting there going, Pat, you're wrong, well, guess what? You probably need to call me, and we can have a conversation about how many potential buyers you have for your price range, and I'll be happy to help you understand the market absorption rate and how that works. Now, on to the new home report. Currently, we have 1,521 new homes in our Greater El Paso Association of Realtors multiple listing service. They have a median price of $175,650, so half above, half below, and they've been on the market for an average of 169 days. I've told you before, cut this number in half. So realistically, we don't know the completion of all of those homes that are out there. Surely all 1,500 homes are not available to move into tomorrow. So some of them are just started in construction, some of them are finished. So cut this in half, probably closer to about 85, 90 days on market there. Last month February, we sold 132 new homes through the Greater El Paso Association of Realtors multiple listing service, and they had an average price of $187,650. That bought the average buyer 1,731 square feet for $108.42 a square foot. Now remember, when I showed you this a few minutes ago, this is what was going on with the, here, put it over here so you can still see me. Resale homes were 1,901 square feet compared to 1,731. So 170 square feet difference, 10% more home on the resale side, and $25 difference on the price per square foot. 108 versus 83. That's a lot of difference between a new home and a resale home. And what I told you before is that if you're living in a resale home and you're trying to sell it, you probably should go look at some of the builder models and see what the builders are putting in those homes, because the buyers are paying a premium price for less square footage inside the home and less square footage outside the home, because most of the new home lots, the residential lots here in El Paso, are smaller than the existing properties that are out there. The newer homes are going from 6,000 to 7,000 square feet. On the lot size, the older homes, 8,000 to 9,000 square feet. So if you buy an older home, if you want to buy it for size, buy a resale. If you want the nice newer features, buy a new home. You're going to have a lot of choices out there because there's a lot of inventory still out there, but it's still a seller's market. We saw, let's see, where are we? 118 homes that sold in the month of January. So a little bit slow, volume was up. Average price for those, $185,255. And over the last 12 months, we saw 2,442 homes sell through our Greater El Paso Association of Realtors, which on average gives us about 200 homes a month. Pretty easy to do that. Overall, the volume is up. The prices are down just slightly. And when you look at our months of inventory for the new homes, do the math, it says we've got 7.47 months of inventory, but I still say cut this in half because we don't know the full completion on those things. So if you say half are completed, half are not completed, you're probably closer to 3.75 to 4 on that. And interest rates. This is the big news on what's going on with interest rates. And if you are a home buyer and you're getting frustrated, especially on the resale side, that you're getting into multiple offer situations, well, the reason why is because of this, at least in my opinion. We started off the year 2018 and we were at a 4.0 flat on the interest rates for a 30-year conventional mortgage. That's across the country. Your rates would vary depending on your credit score and your debt to income ratios and things like that. 4.00 January 1. February 1, 4.44. Yes, 10% increase in a 31-day period. March the 9th, today, 4.59%. We've had a 0.6% rise in the first 2 months of the year. And I think that's the reason why we're seeing so many buyers that are coming out here in the month of March, because those buyers that are watching the interest rates are realizing that they're going to buy less home this spring than they would have in the fall last year, because you could have gotten a mortgage at 4%. If they're borrowing money to purchase a home, they're going to buy less because they're going to pay more money in interest than they did previously. Interest rates are growing fast. They're going higher. So if you're a buyer, you should probably get out and try to get under contract as quickly as possible and get your loan locked in so that you can have that guaranteed rate. Don't know where it's going to go, but 4.69 today, that's a lot compared to 4.00 just some, what's today, the 9th? Well, that would have been somewhere around 65, 67 days ago. So if you've got any questions about this information and how to utilize it, give me a call. 915-585-7777 is my number, or you can shoot me an email, patrick@patricktuttle.com. You can post a comment here on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, wherever it is that you may be seeing this video. Let me know what your questions are, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. And if there's any way that I can serve you, I would love to do so. Again, 915-585-7777. Thanks for watching. God bless you, and make it a great day. Bye-bye.